Welcome to another episode of Sailing Vessel Ugly Duck. And in this episode, I'm going to try and get two things done. I'm not sure how that's going to go. But number one, probably not necessarily in this order, is I want to get the mount going for this, for the outboard engine. The outboard engine mounts here. We just kind of jam this board in here to get it to the dock. But as you can see, it's missing bolts. Some are just completely rotten out like that, and then obviously this board is just a piece of garbage we found basically. So I want to get that fixed. The other thing is I want to get the foot done for the mast. Don't mind the mess. So over here you can see the part that the mast mounts to. I don't know if it's called the foot or the mount or what. You can see underneath it's super cracked and everything from stress cracks. I might clean that up a little bit. But also the wood underneath that part is completely rotten out and it needs to be replaced. So those are the two things I'm going to do. I might try and clean it up a little bit in here too. We got a lot of leaves and branches and such. So yeah, we'll get started on that. Okay, so it looks like somebody reinforced some of these, like this one up here, with some long bolts that go all the way through to the other side. This one, and it looks like these ones up here, are just screws. Not sure if I'm going to mess with these ones. I think as long as mounts here and below, and I do through bolts on all these, then I think at that point I'll be okay. All these. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get this out of here. These ones look nice and tight. I think I'm going to leave those and just try and bend this back in place. And so these two out, and then drill some new holes for some through bolts. And then I'll have to go get some bolts because none of these I don't have anything that long. It looks like they're gonna have to be like that long, so it's pretty long. Let's see what we can do here. This is what happens when you don't use stainless steel. It completely rusted, so much so that I'm pretty sure the screw just fell apart inside there. Which I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to drill out a hole now. That one might be stainless steel because it still looks pretty good. I might hang on to that one for other things. So next step is I want to get this out of here, because this was just a temporary situation for us to get the boat where we needed it to be. Alright, unfortunately I'm seeing another problem here. So you can see right here, let's see if I can get a better view on it. Yep. So cosmetic stuff I'm not worried about. That's what makes this thing ugly. Ugly duck. But as you can see here, it's all the way down to the fiberglass. The fiberglass is actually exposed, so I'm gonna have to do something there to fix that. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and break this away a little bit so it's a little bit more flush. And I'm gonna put some resin in there. Looks like I'm gonna have to do it in other spots too, but I'm gonna put some resin in there to kind of water seal it up, sand it down a little bit, and then put some filler in after that, and then probably more resin over it. So the thing with that though is that it's gonna rain soon, and I don't want to be doing resin jobs right now because of the rain. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fit the board first. I'm going to measure the bolts that I need and possibly drill those holes and get set up for that. Find a way that the board's going to stay in place too, because I don't know necessarily if I trust It's pretty hard steel, so it's probably good just for it up against that. But we might go all the way through here, through the board and through the back also. So let's get that set up first before we get rain down. All right, so this is going to be the complicated part. As you can see, it kind of comes down at a V shape, right? So I want to stick a 2x6 in here. So I'm going to have to go about 6 inches up from the bottom. Total guesswork. Moment of truth. Perfect. So I changed my mind. I'm going to put the resin in there now and do that just because I don't think it's going to rain anytime soon. I'm not confident about my mix here, but I didn't have a proper way of measuring it, but we'll see. If it doesn't cure, I just put more over it, I guess. Alright, so this is my second job for the day / weekend. See how that's all rotten out. Need to get this off of here, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do it without going inside and putting some vice grips, because I have a feeling like the old boat, this goes all the way through. There's a nut on the other side of these. So I'm gonna run in there and check it out real quick. Okay. Forgot how gruesome it is inside here. So much work to be done. Okay, so the mast mount should be... Shit. That's not good. I might have to cut off the headliner. So that one might have been through bolted, because this looks like an actual bolt, not a screw. Alright, so next I want to drill these holes out a little bit bigger, because I'm going to be putting filler in there so that they don't leak in the future. Okay, so since those three just went straight down, I have a feeling that it went straight into the cabin. Okay, so I know it didn't drip into the cabin, but it's probably going into this headliner, so I need to try it again. Hopefully the stuff that I put in there, hopefully that is stopping any more from going in once it dries. We'll see. Otherwise I'm gonna have to put the thickener in there and something like that. I don't know, not too sure yet. We'll find out, but yeah, back to it. Lighting probably sucks, but so what I've done here is I filled the holes, sanded everything down flat. Now it's good to go. So I created this block to try and raise it up a little bit, because first of all the rigging was nice and loose, because what was here was so far gone. It was wood and it was so far gone that it was sitting extremely low. So I'm hoping not only does this replace the wood that was there, but it also will raise it up a little bit so that it works better. I'm just gonna try and eyeball this to get this as straight as possible. I think that looks pretty good. Job number 2 down. Job number 1 down. I'm done. Going in, getting out of this heat. But yeah, so that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys learned something from it, or just, you know, whatever. Enjoyed it overall. I'm gonna try and get more videos out soon, but you know, things happen. So in my channel, I try not to schedule videos for a certain time. And I appreciate that you guys still kind of watch and keep up with it, because I know I'm not as consistent as most people would like. So I appreciate that you guys stick around and watch the videos. Comment, subscribe. If you want to help out, I have a Patreon. I don't really do much with it, so can't promise you anything there, but yeah. Thanks for watching, and keep checking back.